like, because it's my way. Like, he's completely taking care of me, so it's my way of showing him, like, giving him back somehow. If I'm just there doing my nails every day, but like, I feel stupid. Like, I can't.
And no offense, this is why black men did outside the race. Keeping that buck.
I'm
gonna just say it, bro.
Not that ass.
No, I'm gonna say it because think about it, right? White women, Hispanic women. No. Go. They literally have
this is fresh and fucking
family values. But no. But like, it's yo, like, why am I gonna take a chick doing nothing?
Welcome to the S.Banks&JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm joined with my co-host,
JD Network.
And today we got a great topic for you. You've seen the thumbnail. You read the title. Should women cater to men? That's the topic of discussion today. And we have a clip for you. We have 4 clips for you. It was initially an 11-minute clip, and we've broken it down, and we're going to talk about, from section to section. And for me, it's more of black women versus the world. Now, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I do want to give you some context so you know what I'm talking about, in case you're thinking, what is he like? What's he saying? Like, we were watching the Fresh and the Fit podcast, if people don't know who they are, but you'll see in the clips anyway. But I was watching their podcast, and I was listening, and I was thinking, when I heard some of these females say some things, and it's kind of like the black women in that particular podcast, they didn't get it.
No.
They didn't get how life works as far as catering to their men. And some women don't believe they should cater to their men, and that's fine. That's up to them. It's just that don't be upset when you're just nobody. You're just like, I don't know, you're just the guy he's smashing and putting to the side. Like, what title is it? There's no title.
No.
Don't be upset based on your actions.
Yeah, I agree.
So for me, black women versus the others, the world, but should women cater to their men? Now, I don't know if you want to add something before we play the first clip and then have that conversation. Let me know.
I'm just going to jump straight into it.
Cool, there's no problem, man. All right, let's jump into the first clip, and then we're going to come back and we're going to have a conversation. Without further delay, here's clip number 1.
Like, if you go over and it's messy,
So,
nothing.
hold on.
I mean, when I was in high school and I was dating this guy, yeah, sure. But now, like, come over and clean your spot.
So you want to be a
We
wife
need to get
by
a house
accident?
together, like, and then I'll clean
You
the
have to
house
show
together.
wifey material.
Yeah,
so-
beforehand.
Yeah.
Why is for example, right? Let's say you're talking to a guy, right?
So if you ain't
And
clean,
all you do is go over there
clean
and
it.
smash. Why is he gonna take it seriously?
He needs to clean it before I get there.
Thank you.
Yeah, but when you fuck it up.
You gonna fuck up that
So I'm gonna leave, and then when I come back, it needs to be clean.
like.
Okay,
so
so
I'm like his
hold on.
maid.
What do you do for your man then?
I don't know.
She's cut. All right.
Next. Somebody else had something. You had something. One of y'all had something over here.
I mean, like, what do you mean by going over there and cleaning up his house? Like, we just started talking, and you.
All right.
ladies. I'm supposed to go over there and clean your
All
house?
right. You guys are harping on the cleaning of the house.
No, what
He's
do you
simply saying, just like a man, when a man shows up on a date, you expect him to plan it, pay for it, tell you what to do, etc. You know what I'm saying? He's got to make some overt action to show he cares, right?
Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I pick up every call.
Let me finish. He's simply saying reciprocate to some degree and add value back.
Yeah.
But a lot of women are taught, I'm not going to add no fucking value. He's got to come in and do everything, and I'm going to wait to add my value. And what we're simply saying is that that's not going to cut it with keeping a guy.
At first, just the first couple weeks.
You gotta bring something.
If
to
it's
the
a man
table,
that has
though.
options, he's going to kick you before that.
If I go to your crib first time and I see something off, I don't give a fuck. I'm folding up shit. I'm fixing up like, yo,
100%. If I'm like messing,
Yeah.
like if I'm like dating or messing or talking to someone, and like I'm at his house, I'm gonna like I'll do the bed, I'll like
think
clean
about
up
you guys
whatever,
sleeping
like
together and you guys wake up. I'm
let her
making
even
finish.
if it's
Hold on.
soon,
One at a time.
But
Let her
even if
finish
it's
and then-
soon, it could be the first week. It doesn't matter. If a guy's whining and dining me, and I'm like, you said sometimes you have sex like the first night or whatever, and you're having sex with him. I don't care if I've been seeing you for 6 days. I'm gonna make sure that we pick up whatever, like if I see something out of place, I'm gonna pick it up.
Bam.
Okay, and what's you have something? Go ahead.
Maybe I need to be more open to that, because like I feel like once we get into it, like maybe I'm gonna start cleaning up your apartment. But like once we first started talking, like the first couple a week into it, I'm not cleaning your apartment. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying clean the whole apartment, but like
do little
I'm
stuff.
not
picking up
anything. Like if we're sleeping together, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna make the bed. If I'm using your bathroom and I'm taking showers in it, I'm gonna make sure that bathroom is clean. Yeah,
I'm gonna pick
I
that
like
up.
if it's a week and I see a fucking shit stain in your toilet, I'm not cleaning it. I'm sorry.
I like to show like I do that because that shows like to a guy that you have like some like I don't know, you like him, you have value.
Exactly.
Like, you can be wifey.
It's showing effort. It's showing effort.
I show that I'm wifey material by doing other. Why did
like what?
And
as well as with
I have to clean your house.
All right,
It doesn't have to be the first week, but if you like the guy, if you want more with the guy, you're gonna throw out those wifey traits.
And remember, women and men have two different.
Maybe
like,
I need to be more.
Women and men have two different things that they bring to the table. Like a man is supposed to provide for his woman, and a woman is supposed. But he's providing from the very first time he takes you out on a date.
Exactly.
Okay, that was end of clip number 1. There was a lot said in that clip. I'll start. One of my notes is this: why is it that submission, being feminine, domesticated, the basics, is like slavery to many women, especially black women? Like, you give a dude your box, your prized possession, you give him your womb, children even, you give him your womb, but then you won't be domesticated. You only clean up after yourself because you feel like being submissive to your man, not any man, your man, is slavery. And I think that is very predominant in the black community.
Yep.
Now, modern women today, yes, of course, that's most of their mentality, but they're not winning with that thought process. So, like, what do you think about that?
Like you said, a lot was said. And sadly, a lot of you mentioned the black community. Sadly, a lot of black women, they have the same concept. That's why if you're watching it via YouTube or you see in snippets on Instagram and TikTok, you will see, there's a video to it.
Yeah, watch the whole thing.
Yes, if you listen to audio, definitely go onto YouTube and watch the video.
Yeah.
You will see that there was quite a few ladies at the table, and I'll say the majority was black, and you had...
It's 50-50. Let's just say, okay,
Was
there
it
was more black. There was more black women than other.
Yes. So I'm just saying that a lot of black women,
Yeah.
they have the same concept,
Yeah.
which was said. They basically they gave an example of how a lot of black women are, which is not wanting to cater to their men, just like she said. If I've dated you for a few weeks or whatever, then maybe I may show such and such.
Yeah, a lot of sisters they'll criticize women for being a pick-me, but those ones that are criticizing them are past me, so they're just women that's getting passed up.
Yeah, they're what's the saying? They're Tuesdays. They're the
slow Tuesday, Thursday. Pick whatever day you're free, and then you're going to use her for that day.
People will look at the other women and say, like you said, call them a pick-me. But whatever definition, everyone has different definitions of pick-me's. But those women are the ones being chosen, not the black women.
Yeah.
So when she's saying, within, say, it's the first day of meeting the guy and she sees something out of place, she will put it back in its right place. Okay, example. When you meet a guy and you're dating the guy, he is bound to be dating other people, not just you.
No doubt.
So, yes, so you have to put your best foot forward.
So you got to stand out.
Exactly. So this is pretty much what the Latina, I think she's Latino.
Latino, Hispanic,
whatever.
The others.
Yes.
They get it.
This is what she's pretty much saying. Yeah. So it doesn't matter how long I have known you for. If I like you like that and I want something more out of this and I want a relationship, not just to be dating you, then I need to put my best foot forward. If it's a thing of I have to,
but I don't think it comes down to them liking you like that. I think it's in their conditioning.
Yeah,
I think it's in their conditioning.
It is in their conditioning.
Put in the comments if you agree with that. If you agree with what we first said.
Well, the others, a lot of them have been raised to be wives as well. Where sadly in the black community, a lot of us haven't been raised to be wives. So just like you said, it's in their conditioning. They've been raised to do these sort of things. They've been raised to feed their husbands first before everyone else in that household.
Because they value masculine energy. They value their men. The whole protector thing, the whole provide. They get the whole dynamic of how things work, how relationships work. How societies and communities are built, they understand. Where I think is in the black community, we are the reverse. We're the opposite as far as the women are the matriarchs and the men are lesser. Now, don't forget to like and share and subscribe, by the way. Let me just say that, right? But a next comment that I've noted was this. Like all women, white, Asian, Latino, Hispanic, and others, they're probably worse. They're probably worse as far as, you might buck up in some trouble with them. Now, I'm not saying that they're perfect, right? Because I know a lot of women's gonna give you the sign language. A lot of sisters are gonna give you the sign language and say, oh, ain't your mom black? Ain't your sisters black? Ain't your aunties black? Blah, 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 right? But deep down, they know the truth. They know what man's saying. Dealing with black women sometimes can be hard. Now, I'm generalizing that, and I'm not saying all. And I'm saying to you that Becky's probably worse. But at least, here's the note, off the rip, you're getting a taste of femininity, someone being attentive. For example, fellas, put in the comments if this has ever happened to you. You're dating a woman, and she's a black man. First of all, this is the brothers, right? So to the black men, have you ever been dating Becky or another culture woman? She wasn't black, and she's going to do her nails, and then she goes, she's in the nail place, and she goes, "What color nails should I get?" Has she ever asked you that? And you say, "Oh, say for example, to test her, you picked out, I don't know, some stupid color, right?" And she goes, "Okay," and gets them. And then when you say that to a black woman, so throw a black woman in the mix, you said to her, "What nails am I getting? Please, for who?" That's the mentality. That kind of mentality makes a man say, nah, because when you're meeting sisters, black women, particularly, they're already letting you know from the jump. I don't need no man. They remind you. I don't need no man. Even if it's not what they believe, that's what they remind you. That's what they say to you more time. Put in the comments if you disagree with what I'm saying.
I'm sure you're going to get a good response from men saying similar things. And you're going to get a lot of sisters responding and saying, "What are you talking about?" Whatever,
yeah, but a lot of black men, man's not used to femininity. Man's not used to, do you want a drink? Do you want this? Just being attentive. A lot of us are not used to that.
And that's a shame.
So it is a shame. So if you're getting Becky and she's like attentive to you, she's submissive, man's like, is this something I got to sign? Sign me up. I'm down with that. Because when we see that, I've heard that before, and I thought, when I heard that, I'm like, she's trying to set me up. What is it? Then I realized, oh.
You're just being nice.
Exactly, but I wasn't used to that.
No. I put basically I think there's two girls in particular who are the others. They are just pretty much saying to be nice to your men. That's what I've put it down to, because for me, it's not rocket science and it's quite easy.
Yeah.
For a lot of women, they do not understand it.
Their conditioning, right? Yeah.
Yes, their conditioning. And it's a shame. And we're talking about this topic, not just to bring it to light, but to actually help black women as well. So we're trying to show you, ladies, basically, this is where you are going wrong. So if you have questions about how do I get a man or how do I keep one?
But women are most likely to give you pushback as far as, I'm getting men, I'm getting options. As in, let's just say they're getting bodies, they're getting men that want to smash, but not men that want to stay. So if you're saying to someone, you're questioning their reality, this is normal to them. They don't see a problem.
Yeah. Well, for those who are waking up and seeing the light.
Yeah, those who are hearing this and thinking, something ain't right.
Yeah. To those women, listen straight to the end of this podcast and you'll have some pointers of things to do to get a man and keep a man. Because a lot of, we had a podcast yesterday and it was basically of women complaining, moaning about men and dating and I can't find a date, I can't get a date, or when I did get that date, there was this issue, that issue, complaints. That's all we hear. Yeah. Right? That was a compilation that we had yesterday. But this is why, listen, I understand that sometimes it's hard to take advice from people, but I really think you should take our advice
I think self-reflection and accountability, but also from the reality perspective, is that the outcomes that you want, are you achieving those things? The men that you really want to be with. I'm not talking about those simps and those beta men, the ones that you take, the ones that you get free attention from. I ain't talking about those men. I'm talking about the men that you actually want to be with. Are you getting those men stay? Like, because a lot of women can get high value men and those high value men just want to smash. Yeah. But they don't see you more than just a slow Tuesday. Yeah. No matter how nice you are. And I think a lot of women need to have that understanding and just get it. Yeah. You know, but one of my notes was this, right? And then I'm going to play the next clip after. It's like, you have black women that will speak so negatively about black men on platforms, and their very sons will not date black women because of their mothers. So you got to think about, for your son to say, I don't want to date a black woman based on how my mother is, I'm just put off. That's a massive problem. Like, when you hear that, don't you think, like, damn, because I'm thinking, what? And that's facts, man. And now you're gonna get some pushback on that, but at the end of the day, this is my opinion, and people might say, who qualifies you to speak on black issues? I'm black, I got black women in my family, people know I'm talking about, and some men are afraid
to say things,
certain things because of the pushback. You
but that's the thing, if men are afraid to tell their women what's wrong, then how do you grow? How do you change things? How do you make things better? You can't. No. So if men are afraid to check a sister that's doing something wrong, and she's like, nah, who are you talking to? Yada, yada, yada. How are you going to grow? How are you going to change and make things better?
But that behavior, the problem starts at home. Yeah. When women are saying, oh, I don't need no man, I don't need help from a man, blah, blah, blah. It's always a man's fault, yada, yada, yada.
No accountability.
You need to, no, it's not even that. I agree with you there. But the thing is that you need to check those older women. Yeah. Because you've been conditioned.
You have been.
But with that, let's play clip number 2, and then we're going to tuck in a bit more. Without further delay, here's clip number 2.
So here's how dirty. Okay, he's providing for you, right? Okay, he take you on a couple of dates, took you shopping or whatever. The first week you go to his house is a fucking mess. You gonna clean it?
Yes.
You gonna
that dirty ass. I'm gonna clean it.
If I get into your car and there's a water bottle in there, I'm throwing that out.
Me too. There's a difference between throwing a water bottle out and cleaning someone's apartment. That shows a lot about you, though, because that means if you see something dirty, you'll just walk past that shit with no problem.
A water bottle is different. A water bottle is different.
Hold on, ladies. Okay, so clearly there's a divide here between, you know, providing reciprocal value back to the man to some degree versus, you know, whatever. All I'm going to say is this. You guys can have your opinions, but I'm going to give you the male perspective, all right? If I take you out, right, and you don't do shit besides just exist, I'm going to get sex as quickly as possible and kick you to the fucking curb. You guys don't have to like what I say or whatever it is, but that's the reality. If the man has options, the more options a man has, the less tolerance he has for a non-submissive or annoying woman that doesn't provide value. I'm going to say that again. The more options the man has, the less tolerance he has for entitled women that don't provide reciprocal value. Because guys of a certain status have options and they know they provide value. They know they're the prize. They know their worth. So they're just going to fuck you, check one off for the list, and kick you to the fucking curb. So you do what you want to do. But if you want to keep a guy around, after you fuck him especially, it's incumbent upon you to add the value. It's just that we live in a crazy world now where we tell women, just be pretty, show up, and that's it. He needs to wine and dine you and treat you like a princess just because you have a vagina. And I'm here to tell you guys, that's a Disney fairy tale. It doesn't exist. And it's on you to keep the guy after you fuck him. It's not his job to keep you around. He won. Now you got to keep him.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's the real game that your girlfriends are never going to fucking tell you. Their dumbasses are going to keep you single. Oh, no, girl, he needs to take you now to fucking Salt Bay's joint. Nah, you don't suck him now until this. They're going to keep you single.
I don't know. I don't know.
Give each other the worst advice.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think I'm a little
I was born
spoiled,
in I was born like in a Hispanic country, but like Hispanic, like they teach you that from the very minute that you start like walking, like you gotta be attentive to your man. Like,
I get it. I'm Caribbean.
Listen, hold on. Let me talk. Hold on.
Let Danielle speak.
I've dated. I'm talking about millionaires, like loaded with money that can have a housekeeper, and I like cleaning the house myself. Like, because it's my way. Like, he's completely taking care of me, so it's my way of showing him, like, you know, giving him back somehow. If I'm just there doing my nails every day, like, I feel stupid. Like, I can't.
And no offense, this is why black men did outside the race. Keeping that buck.
I'm
gonna just say it, bro.
Not that ass.
No, I'm gonna say it because think about it, right? White women, Hispanic women. No. Go. They literally have
this is fresh and fucking
family values. But but like it's yo, like, why am I gonna take a chick doing nothing?
Okay, that was the end of that clip. And I think towards the end of that clip, man's speaking facts though.
He is.
Like, and this is what I'm saying, a lot of brothers is thinking what he's thinking in their head, because me listening to that, I thought the same thing. And I'm
So
like,
did I.
if we're talking about basic stuff, attentive and blah, 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 right? Why am I even having a, come on, man, really? Like, one of my notes is this. If black men can't even get a smile from black women, like, things have to be real bad when you think about that concept. Like, men are tired of the rest and be face, or because of it's my zodiac sign, to why they justify their bad behavior. Now, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying enough black women do it to why it's a concern to us. To why black men are saying, do you know what? I can't deal with this. It's too much. Men that came before me might could handle a little bit of it because those women were easier to deal with. We wouldn't be talking or having big conversations about being domesticated. They just knew. Men that are younger than me are saying, I seen how you older cats are. Nah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm going straight to Becky or Isabella. Because the stuff that those Hispanics or the others were saying, Becky, whatever, right? That's just basic. That's just standard. I wasn't like, wow or shocked.
It was very basic for them.
It's basic for everybody except for us.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
A lot of women believe that giving men their coochie and their time is enough. And it's not.
We can't even get them to smile.
Exactly.
We can't even get them to smile. Oh, the reason why I'm doing X, Y, Z is because, oh, I'm a Capricorn. Oh, because I'm this. Justifying their bad behavior. Oh, you just caught me in a bad day. Oh, it's because I'm a Sagittarius, isn't it? Because I'm a Libra. You know, 50-50, the scales, isn't it?
Okay, whatever. But a lot of women also, they would give their box before giving a man £10.
Yeah.
They would rather, to them, their coochie is worth the world.
I've experienced that before myself.
I'm sure a lot of guys have.
I've experienced that, but yeah.
Fellas, put in the comments if you've experienced it. I'm sure a lot of men have.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of
They wouldn't want to spend a tenner on you.
No.
But they give you the box though.
Yes. Which is supposed to be more valuable. But you're quick to, open Tower Bridge and allow everything to come in. But each to their own. But I'm just saying, the Latina, whatever, Hispanic women, they are, first of all, I agree with them. Throughout the whole of the podcast, I agree with them.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. It's not hard. Men are quite simple creatures.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
It shouldn't be difficult to understand. Now, I understand that a lot of us have been programmed to think in a certain way. Yeah. A lot of us haven't had the greatest role models or didn't have any at all. I understand that. A lot of us need to unlearn what we've learnt and, to figure it out properly. I understand that also. But when it comes to dating men, it is not hard. So, an example, if you go to the guy's house and there's, she was talking about if she has to clean the whole house, if she has to, she will do it.
That's basic, man. That's basic, man. Come on, man.
It's very basic.
That's like, really?
No, okay. And it's also a thing of being nice. I'm not saying that the guy's house is like disgustingly dirty or anything like that. Maybe he just has a few bits and bobs.
If his house is that nasty, you shouldn't be dating
exactly.
him. Like,
you should question
really?
yourself in regards to the type of guys you're dating. Exactly. But I'm sure it's not going to be a mess like that. I'm sure it's a few things. Maybe a few dishes in the sink and a few things need to be picked up.
Minor stuff.
Minor things. It's not
think about
that deep.
Think about the conversation that we're having. Should women cater to men?
Yes, you should.
And I'm talking about as in, it's your boyfriend, it's your husband. But at the same time, shouldn't women be respectful to men? Because the society men have built, you should be respectful of those men for making society so good that women can be so entitled. They can speak like this. Men have done a wonderful job. Wonderful job.
You have done.
It's got women talking like this.
Yeah. And I'm going to go back on something quickly.
Yeah.
In regards to you mentioned catering.
Yeah.
Can you believe that not that long ago, they was trying to cancel Destiny's Child Cater to You song?
Yeah, I was thinking, it's funny, when you said cater, I was thinking Destiny's Child in my head.
First of all, that was a tune.
Yeah, it was.
How dare you try to cancel that song? Anyway, first of all, what is wrong with catering to your man?
Put in the comments, what's wrong with catering to your man? Ladies only.
Yeah, and especially when your man is doing all the things he needs to do for you.
So he's protecting.
Yes.
Providing. Doing whatever he needs to do. And you can't make him a sandwich.
Exactly.
Okay, that's real hard, isn't it?
There you go.
What if you get the same energy when it's time to pay that bill?
But that's the thing. Women wouldn't like it. You would not like it. You would be throwing a hissy fit saying, oh, you ain't doing this no more. You ain't doing that no more. When I met you, you was doing such and such and you ain't doing it anymore. You would kick up.
So women like to bait and switch men. But when the roles reversed, if man was coming up short in the meals, it's something different though.
Yeah.
One of my notes is this, right? The black community is the only community that's in the reverse of its nature. All women are the matriarchs, and the lowest black woman is better than the highest black man. Now, come on, there's levels to this ish.
There is.
Like, if you're an average chick, your average looks, average weight, average everything else, right? And a dude has leveled himself up. Why do you think you deserve that man and you're not even catering to him or not willing to do that? A lot of women nowadays, they want to say, oh, men's the problem, blah, 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 right? But you need to be checking your mothers. You need to be checking those elder women because you was not raised to be wives. No. So when you're singing that dusty old record, scratch that ongoing record, oh, men, blah, blah, blah. You need to be checking those women that put you in positions that left you vulnerable to why you're talking about men.
Yep.
This is facts. This might rub a lot of you the wrong way.
It is going to.
Whatever. I'm still going to say it.
Yeah. because it needs to be said.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but okay, if you don't want to listen to what we are saying or you don't agree with it, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But don't be complaining about, oh, I can't get a man and blah, 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 moaning about men when it's you that is the problem and you need to fix certain things.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem we have in our community. The women are on top and the men are beneath. So the lowest black female is higher than the highest black man. That's how it goes. Now, put in the comments if you disagree with that. And another question I want to ask is this: do black women subconsciously, deep down maybe, or consciously have a contempt for black men? Maybe that stems from daddy not being around. Maybe mommy's projecting how she feels about men or her daddy, to that daughter, and that daughter goes out in the world and she projects that same energy, and then she talks just like these chicks in this video.
It happens.
That's what happens.
It definitely happens a lot.
Yeah.
And it's usually because of the father's not around, and it is definitely usually because of the mum speaking bad of their fathers.
And if we live in a matriarchy society, community, then whatever the black man says, don't go.
Yeah, it's whatever mummy says.
That's why they love movies like Big Mama's House. Because Big Mama is the one that's overweight, unhealthy, and you got to listen to her. No man, miserable. She ain't had D in years. No wonder why she's so grumpy. It's facts, man.
It is facts. People make jokes about cat and dog ladies, right? And yes, it can be humorous, but
yeah,
it is actually a lot of women's reality.
Yeah.
And whether they believe it or not, that is a lot of their realities.
Yeah.
You will become this. Say you don't choose a pet and you choose to be alone.
Yeah.
As in you don't want a pet.
Yeah.
But your reality is that's the road you're going down.
But the thing is this, right? I agree with you, but a lot of young women, they haven't lived that life yet. They ain't lived enough life to understand what you're talking about. And this is why I say the elder women failed you. Where's the fail? They have.
That is where the elders are supposed to come in and correct the youngers.
They're not doing that.
Exactly.
They're telling
why?
you put it off. I don't know. Tell us.
Do you know why?
Why?
Usually because the elders are jealous. Yes, I said it. They are jealous of the younger generations. They are trying to get the men you can get, right? How many stories have you heard? Put in the comments as well. How many stories have you heard of a mother sleeping with her daughter's
You know what's funny? I saw that on Maury yesterday. I've seen it before, but I saw a story on Maury where... Was it Maury? It was Maury.
It was something like that.
It was Maury or Jerry Springer. One of the two, right? And the mother, she was dealing... Okay, the dude was cheating on the girl with some next chick. And then he was cheating also with the mother. And then the daughter was like, but you're my mother though. Like, come on. And the mother just looked at her like, you're a piece of S. Like, whatever, I don't care. I still did it. I can take your man. I'm still that girl.
Yes.
This is hyena behavior.
Your elders, not all obviously, but a lot of the elders are in competitions with their daughters, their nieces, their grandchildren. They are in competition with them.
Listen.
They're not going to teach you the do's and the don'ts. They've been in this world a lot longer than their child and grandchildren.
They know based on your actions what the outcome is likely to be.
Exactly.
It's not set in concrete.
No.
But they know based on the action that you're displaying right now, this is a likely possibility.
And they're hoping that you continue down that road to end up just like them for starters.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're in competition and they're trying to get what you can demand.
Misery needs company. Anyways, let's play clip number 3 and let's go from there. Without further delay, here's clip number 3.
Where's the chick putting in effort? Like, I'm not gonna do that shit. So it's like,
I'll be like, baby, come here. You're getting off work in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
There's dinner cooked for you. I love that.
You know what happens though? Like, you can say, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna clean this house or none of that shit, right? That's cool.
That's okay, yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not.
I'm gonna keep smashing. No, hold on. I'm gonna keep smashing you. Put you in the category of, you know what? Just a fuck. Never gonna wife you up. And then you wait. What are we? Nothing, because you don't add any value. So it's like, what do you want?
I understand what you guys are saying, and I think I do need to be more open, but I think I am a little bit spoiled. If I see a bunch of dishes in your sink, bro, ain't no dishes at my house. I didn't even grow up like that. Like, as soon as you eat, like, you wash the plate. Like, I'm not used to a dirty house. I don't care. I'm not. You should be cleaning yourself. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it.
It's okay.
Like,
you can have.
And why is my value cleaning?
Ladies.
Like, why can't I be more of a?
Yo, look.
Okay, maybe
y'all do what you want. Y'all do what you want. We're not
real.
telling you have to do this. I'm simply telling you there's reactions to your actions or inactions. There's consequences to your decisions. So if you do what you want to do, which is what you guys are saying, I'm giving you guys the male reaction to that 9 out of 10 times. Hold on, let me finish. The point I'm trying to say is this. Men are never going to tell you this, though. Because if a man says something like, hey, I really enjoy it when after I have sex, women make me a sandwich. Or I really enjoy it when women keep my place clean. Or I really enjoy the fact that I don't have to say shit. And when I leave for 10 minutes, I come back, the place is spruced up. Men are never going to say that. Y'all want to know why? Because they get the reaction that you guys just gave now.
Misogyny.
I'm not valued on what I clean. I'm not valued on that. I'm so much more than that. So a lot of guys just don't say shit. They're like, bruh, I don't want to deal with the headache because she's going to fight me on this. She's going to, say, am I a fucking maid? Blah, blah, blah. So a lot of guys are just going to, what they're going to do is sex only category, be silent about it, and go source other girls.
I mean,
it is what it is.
I'll dress up like a maid and clean.
I feel like there's a difference between, okay, we're just dating and then you're my boyfriend and sprucing up the place and then cleaning the place. Like, I feel like there's a difference.
So then pay your own dinner until he's your boyfriend.
Exactly.
There you go.
Pay your own ish.
Yeah. You better fork out that money, pay that check.
So he's got to come up and do what he's supposed to do as a man, because most men today are still traditional for the most part, but our women are not traditional.
Yeah.
But you expect those traditional things from a man, but you just do nothing for it. Okay.
Pretty much.
That's not going to happen.
No. Hence why I said before, you'll end up a cat lady by yourself and lonely. Now, if you're okay to be that, then that's cool. That's fine. But if you're not, then the road you're going down is not the correct road.
Yeah.
They mentioned simple things that if I want a sandwich after we beat or whatever, what's so hard in that? And why is everything...
It's slavery.
See, it's like you're reading my mind.
It's slavery.
Why is everything to do with slavery?
Yeah.
Like, are we being serious?
I think a lot of our sisters and women today, but I'm going to say primarily the sisters, they are conditioned to believe that I'm not getting to no man, I'm Mr. Independent, I don't need no man. I think that mentality has them all jaded, jacked up. And you're not winning, you're getting passed around.
Yeah.
So I would assume this. When a woman first meets a man, they like each other, they're getting on. Certain kind of men, or most men, your average man is going to have other women that he's talking to. Everyone's got someone that they're already smashing. Clearly, if you're talking to someone already and you're smashing them already, clearly that person ain't cutting it, male or female, right? So I would assume if I met a woman and she does something, she's got to stand out. So if I'm chatting to 10 different girls and 9 of them are talking like those sisters in those clips, okay, I'm not going to give them no wifey who? Yeah, right. But then one cleans, submissive, she stands out. It's easy to see those wifey traits in her.
Yeah.
And even if I don't want to wifey her, she's going to get a lot more respect than those other 9 chicks.
Yeah.
This is facts.
Do you know what's funny?
What's that?
I pretty much wrote a very similar thing in my notes as well.
Okay.
If a man is dating multiple women and let's say he's dating 3 women and 2 of those women have the mentality of the black females and 1 of them have the mentality of the Hispanic female, which one do you think he's going to go for?
That's a cut and close case.
It's very easy. This is what I'm trying to say to you. picking up a few things here and there, making him food, a drink, helping him clean up the household. That
what you expect him to provide.
Exactly. But okay. That's another issue with women. You want a man to provide for you, do every single little thing for you, take you on a date, pay for the meal, do this, that, drive you around, blah, blah, blah. And what are you giving back to him? Oh, I'll start helping around the house and doing such and such. I will feed you or go and get you a drink a month down the line of no.
So you're getting a man give you the 4 Ps, provide, protect. He's looking after you. He's doing what he needs to do. And he can't even get a sandwich.
No, it's too much for
Then you complain when all you offer is the box. Then he takes what you offer.
Exactly.
Then you complain that he took what you offered.
What was it? Oh yeah, it was another podcast we did as well. Probably the compilation podcast.
Okay.
I can't remember the name right now. I'm so sorry. We'll probably tag it in this one. But the lady is saying, I bring all of this to the table, meaning this is what she was doing, meaning herself, her body. That's what I bring to the table.
Go on.
And then she turns around and complains when a guy has taken up her offer. So he's taken what you've offered, as in with beat. I'm enjoying your body or what you've put on offer, and then you complain that that's all he wants from you.
Yeah.
How can you complain about it? That's all you're offering. You're offering up the box and nothing else. Where's your worth? Like,
You're not even laying down the basics, but you're complaining he's not wifing you. Okay. That makes sense.
He's not going to wifey you. That's just what it is.
I think a lot of women have an overload of simps and they think, oh, because I've got these options of men, whether that be through dating sites, Instagram, Snapchat, how many dudes are slid up in their DMs, they think, oh, because I've got this big variety of men, all men's on this thing. But all of those dudes, out of 100 men, that might be 1,000. How many men staying after the smash?
How many of them men do you even want? Because like you said, they're all up in their DMs, dating sites, whatever else. But they are the men you do not want. The men you want certain things from a woman. You are not providing that. You're not. You do not want to cater. You see it as being a slave. Then you want to complain about why. Oh, he just sees you as a slow Tuesday, a slow Thursday, and doesn't want to wifey you.
It's a slow Wednesday.
Whatever day of the week it is, but you complain.
Yeah.
Don't complain.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to change that, you will have. Okay, if you do change that, you'll have a different outcome. You'll get guys saying, "Do you know what? You're a cool girl. You're helpful. I can see that. We can build and we can do things together.
Yeah.
You're a helpmate.
Yeah.
I see wifey material in you.
Show me some wifey traits. Like, at least.
Exactly.
Give me something to work off.
They will see it as in, oh, so I'm just a cleaner to you. I'm just a cook. I'm just a chef. That's how they see it. And it's not so black and white. Like, gosh.
It's not that deep. Anyways, man, let's play the last clip and then we'll give you my final thoughts and then we'll close out. Without further delay, here's the last clip number 4, and then we're going to give you our final thoughts.
So then pay your own dinner until he's your boyfriend.
Bam. Bam. Do it.
I think it has a lot to do with how you were raised, though, too. Yeah. Just like how Daniela was saying. The way that I was raised was my man comes first, always. Yeah. If I'm at a party or I'm at an event, I'm not eating. I'm not serving myself until my man has a plate in front of him that I served for him.
That I understand. Okay,
that's how I was raised. Whatever my man wants, whatever my man is gonna whatever's gonna make my man happy, and that's what I'm doing.
Traditional values, modern world.
I agree. Okay, I like the way you said it. All the other ways, no. I'm sorry. Yeah. You sound crazy.
All those cultural backgrounds.
That's how you said it.
I like the way you said it.
I'm Caribbean. We were raised like that.
Yeah, all the cultural backgrounds, that's how it is. Like my traditional dad, shit. He sits down, my mom, she come, boom, his food. He don't even say nothing. He just sits there, she comes, boom, puts the place there, he do. He get up, he walk away, she pick it up and do it. Like,
ice or no ice?
Like, you know, certain way you move.
See, y'all want a man without putting in manly, sorry, I want to say wifely duties. And it's like, yo, I get it. You want to wait until you're like boyfriend, girlfriend. But the problem is that like he won't even wait that long. Think about it. Nowadays, chicks are doing that type of stuff and you're not doing it. Why is he gonna choose you?
You know what they say? Don't ever let your man or your whatever leave the house hungry or horny. Because there's another girl waiting with the salad.
Okay, well,
I'm that girl.
If you need your nut sack emptied every day, you need your stomach full every day. I need all my bills paid. I don't want to be out here working. Period. Period. I don't want to clock in on anybody clock. I don't want to do.
I mean, that's overeats.
But be emptying your sack and feeding your belly. That's it.
Okay, wait. Going back on what you just said. Hold on. As a mother, though, what do you expect that you were going to be doing? You're going to be taking care of your kids. You're going to be making all of their appointments. And if you have a husband, you're going to be making all of his appointments. You're going to be picking him up.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing every single thing.
But don't act like we don't have these guys out here. Like, let's go 50-50. Like, no.
There's people out there
like,
I
are
don't
going
think
to look
that
for
there's
a bitch that's close to like
marriage,
how their mother treats them.
Like, it's no way in hell you're not doing it.
Hold on, real quick. Fat Nick, what do you prefer? A girl that just comes over and smashes, or a girl that adds value to your life?
Value.
Exactly.
Dude, that smashing shit gets old.
Okay, that was the end of the clip.
Yep.
Now, a couple of about 40 seconds before it ended, what did she say? She said something about, if I'm gonna basically never leave your man, never let him leave the house without him being hungry or his nuts full.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he pays my bills, blah blah. Wow. She literally did not get life.
Wow. That's how it is for a lot of people.
And this is what I'm saying. Your mothers, your aunties, your big sisters, they never taught you. No. Now, my note is this, right? Nobody argues the black woman's beauty. They argue her attitude. There's a clear gender war between the black man and the black woman.
Yep.
Now, sometimes when they're talking about those negative things or things that we heard in that clip, they're targeting that towards the black man. That's why I asked the question earlier. Does the black woman, and I'm generalizing, have contempt for the black man?
Yeah.
We argue her attitude, her behavior. Nobody's saying your booty's jacked up. We hear the whole, you're nice for a black girl. Listen, man, that's some BS. Everyone in every community, every culture has dusty ones, okay ones, and fly ones.
Yep.
But we're not arguing your beauty. Look what she said. The other girl was saying, if it's my man, I'm not letting him leave the house hungry or horny. No, I don't think so. And I'm not doing it because he doesn't cheat. I'm doing it because that's my man. I want to treat him good. I want him to feel good before he leaves his house.
Yeah.
The other one, as long as he pays. Always this external values, this low value system, things that don't mean ish.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why men leave. Sisters, and this is facts, they are the least to be married. Less. Nobody wants to marry them. And there's some women that there's a real dope, great, wonderful black women out there. And sisters like this is the ones that make it bad for them.
I know. Makes
they're the least to get married, but the quickest to divorce.
Yeah. So the ones that do get married, which is slim to nothing at this present moment, you want to divorce him after a few months or within like the first year.
Yeah.
Already. This is what I'm saying. This is why we've got it backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why we are losing. And a lot of women may think, oh, what are you talking about? Ladies, to the sisters, we are losing.
But it's a fact, though, isn't it? Most I think it's 1 in 4. 1 in 4 black women get married. So 4 people, only 1 of you get married.
Yeah.
That's a problem. But the funny thing is, the one that get married is the quickest to divorce.
Yes.
That's bad. So if you look at other cultures and you put those data together, right? The Asians get married the most. But then let's just say, Becky, the white people, right? they are 50% better off than you.
Yeah.
But you have to understand their understanding of how the male-female dynamic work. And there's definitely a gender war between the black man and the black woman.
Yes.
And I'm just saying, the way how a lot of black women are raised, listen.
Look, black men of today, a lot of them, well, it's being pushed as well, but are the new women, and the women are the new men. Did we not see, not that long ago, that there's a new trend of women getting a fake beard?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. And you know what's funny? I'm down with that. Let them have their fake beard because of that. Let them have their fake beard. Let them be masculine and whatnot. Do that. That's all good. If that's what makes you happy, you don't need no man. Have your fake beard. We're strong like men. We're masculine, blah, blah. Do that over there. The people that are heterosexual, that want a man, that want to build a community and a family in that dynamic, then okay, come on that side. If you don't need no men protecting you, that's fine. Grow your beds over there. Have your barbershops. Do your thing. I'm actually okay with that. I'm down with that. That's a good thing.
Well, it only highlights the women that do want families, whatever, even more. So the more you do that, I'm just saying, it just puts us in a bad light. So then majority of men from all cultures will look at us and think, nah, I ain't trying to get with a black woman because you are masculine, you're not feminine, or you have too much lip, or you're not down with catering, you're not down with whatever else. So you make it look bad for us. And just like you said, I agree with you too, because it makes it easier for us somewhat, in the sense of you can see that this female's not like this female.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But you, at the end of it all, you make us look bad.
They think their bad behavior looks all sassy and classy and like, oh my god, she's feisty. No, we're just thinking you're masculine, you're rude, you're disrespectful. We ain't dealing with you. One of my comments is this. One of my notes is this. You can judge a people through the state of its woman. So if you are not moving correctly, if those sisters are not moving correctly, change the women. That's how I see it. So if Becky, Mei Ling, Isabella, all those other women from other cultures are being feminine, submissive, attentive, peaceful, they're a pleasure to be around, run with that.
Do you know what's funny?
Run with it.
I can't actually blame black men for doing that. Now, I'm very much, down for black and black or white and white or whatever else to stick together. But I can't blame black men if they want to move elsewhere.
Come on, man. Okay. Listen to what you heard in those clips. If that's what black men have to deal with, come on, man. You can kick me, kite me, but don't you black and white me. That's facts, man, because if I have to deal with sisters with that mentality, you won't make me a sandwich, but you want me to provide. You got to think about stress kills.
Yeah, it does.
How many men in general are offering themselves, right? And imagine being in a relationship with a woman with that mentality. You're going to have a hard time. Now, I said it before earlier. Sisters, okay, Becky's, others, possibly worse off. But at least there's a trade-off. I'm getting femininity. I'm getting peace at some point.
Yeah.
She might play me in the end, and I'm not saying, oh. But at least I'm getting something.
Yep.
With these sisters, I'm not even getting you make me a sandwich.
Nope. The others.
Yeah.
What I do see is that they appreciate their men, and what their men bring to the table.
They see value in their men.
Yes. And they play their part because they know that their men are playing their part. Yeah. So if you are feeding us, protecting us, all the peas, the least I can do is feed you so you can continue doing what you need to do.
Which is so basic. And think about we're arguing that point. Now, a woman with no value only gets D. And she gets tossed to the side.
Yeah.
What is a man supposed to do if that's all she's offering? What's a man supposed to do?
That's what I'm trying to say, ladies.
Please, put in the comments. And like, share, subscribe. But put in the comments. What does a man do? Listening to those clips. What would you do? Ladies, be honest.
I'm a lady.
If your daughter spoke like that,
Mm-hmm.
would you say, "Go, girl"? That sounds dope. Leave your have your careers, have you put off families and whatnot, because in our community, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Other communities, they can have their careers or they can have jobs or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And still have a husband.
Mm-hmm.
Our community,
they manage to balance it.
Be on the carousel wheel, and then they want to start doing their thing 30, 35. Geriatric pregnancy starts at 35.
Yep.
Oh, I've got a friend that had a baby at 43, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Look what we're talking about, man.
Did that friends tell you the complications that they had?
Okay,
so some are lucky.
Say it was a smooth ride.
Yeah, some are lucky. But why would your doctor say, 35 is, you're pushing it at 35?
Yeah.
Your doctors, these are people you trust in, right?
Yeah.
Even they're saying to you, 35 is quite old. So when other people say to you, you want to start having a family when you turn, 40? Over 35 years old?
Are we the only ones that think like that and the outcomes are not what you want? They're not the outcomes that you want.
It's not. Then
Anyways,
we get to the complaining again.
That's what I think, man. What else do you want to add before we close out?
I would just say, ladies, some of you ladies, you just need to fix up. Come up with this mentality of, catering is seen as slavery. It's not. It is not. If a man
you're speaking another language to them. If someone's conditioned, you're speaking another language. I just want to highlight that.
Like I said, to those who are partially woke, who are woke, that do want to make a difference and a change.
Yeah.
And to get the outcomes they actually want.
Yeah.
And not to keep having these men that just want to use you for your box, and you actually want to have a stable, happy home with a man, then you need to change your mentality.
And by the way, all men want to smash, by the way, right?
They want that too,
If men weren't getting S from women, they wouldn't deal with women, full stop. So let's be real about that. But that's our thoughts on it. People, put in the comments, tell us what you think, man. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think about those clips? Do you have anything else to add before we close out?
No, I'm finished here. There'll probably be a part 2 though.
yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting topic today. But yeah, man, should women cater to men? Put in the comments, tell us what you think. With that said, I'm S Banks.
And I'm JD Network.
Peace.